Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alexander Ovechkin, welcome on board. Beer on, why not? Leclaire the save. One more time, he scores! Ovechkin from Halpern. Morrison's pass on target. Ovechkin's in. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin. This game dipped in 03-04. Ovechkin stepping in, little curl and drag. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin with a splash dive for goal number 2. It's still 2 minutes with which to work in overtime. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin, OV in OT for the win.
Here's the dump in that's going to result in his goal. I thought Dinah Zubers touched this. Ricci throws it to the net, hits his defenseman, and goes in.
Ovechkin storming in. Alexander Ovechkin curl and drag to the back end. He scores! Simply sensational! The spillover time, left in the minor to Domi. Belfour scrambling back, but they score! Patrick Eves was injured in that little fracas with Brendan Witt, and right off the draw, the Washington Capitals end the shutout hopes. Ovechkin roaring in. Ovechkin fires and scores! Number 40 for number 8. Nothing doing yet. Score! Green to Ovechkin at the buzzer. It counts. And all the damage, for the most part, in a 2-minute stretch. Ovechkin fires and scores! Number 44. Front, a shot and a score! Number 52 for Alex Ovechkin as he continues his rise up the NHL record books. Chris Clark barreling out of there with Alexander Ovechkin. He's been a shooting machine, and he scores! Alexander Ovechkin! Hockey loads and fires! Deflection score! Ovechkin! Zubris inside Semin, blocked by Pratt. In front, Ovechkin scores! Pettinger, Ovechkin, score! Tied at 2. Loose in front, score! Alex Ovechkin! A Finnegan off snares. Cut from behind. Alex Ovechkin racing back. Ovechkin has a step. Beats Paige wide. Walks it and scores! Alex Ovechkin, it's 3-0. Sends Ovechkin down the alley. Alexander Ovechkin jumps to the inside, fires and scores! Ovechkin rides again.
System number 4, Vincent Lepellier. System number 20.
Ovechkin fires and scores! Hey, I can hear the boos. Let me hear a little bit more.
Ted Nolan, he's had a lot of ice time. He's a key figure.
Ovechkin fires and scores! Beats Chris Clark for a blast stop. Rebound, score! Ovechkin!
Nicolat is getting a lot of first time.
Ovechkin drives and scores!
Great games for Jay Pandolfo. He's a guy that gets it done at both ends.
Ovechkin fires and scores!
The fact that there's 18 or 19 games left.
Ovechkin fires and scores! That will lift your spirits. Alex Ovechkin wheeling out of the corner. Ovechkin calls his own number and scores!
I thought that was a dart to the top corner.
There's one! Alexander Ovechkin! Ovechkin turns the corner and scores! Alex Ovechkin! Ovechkin quick relay deflection, score! Off the defender. Booth out of Michigan State as Brooks Light turns the corner. A quick pass, score! Ovechkin! This is Victor Kozlov for Washington. On the drop, Ovechkin fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin! We've got a 3-on-1. Matska to Ovechkin. He scores! Ovechkin with the open net to the front. He scores! Stuffs it. Score! Ovechkin at the post.
Tonight, continue to play even with it bleeding until the play stopped last time.
Slap shot, score! Right off the draw, Ovechkin. Risk reward, shots on goal heavily favoring Tampa Bay. Green changing that now. Ovechkin, gorgeous! Alex Ovechkin. Was blocked by fellow captain Olli Jokinen. Ovechkin, poke check, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Blocked on the Washington's power play, another 65 seconds. Ovechkin fires and scores! Knocked down rudely by Morrison. Alex Ovechkin strides ahead. It's 3-on-2 at the accelerates. Ovechkin waits, holds, fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin! Hesh tried to make one more pass. Ovechkin a blur down the wing. Inside out on Campbell. Big save. Rebound score! Alex Ovechkin. Less than 6 to go in period 2. Deflection score! Alex Ovechkin. Force feeding inside for Semin. Backstrom tries the back door. Ovechkin scores! Ovechkin fires and scores! Through the screen, it's tied! Richard score! Alex Ovechkin.
Like a shot with a big kick-out save. Rebound, they score! Alex Ovechkin!
Beautiful lead for Boyd Gordon. One more pass, Richard score! Alex Ovechkin.
Easy call for the officials. Little corkscrew.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A power play goal right off the draw. Backstrom, saucer pass. Fleischman to the front, back door, score! Ovechkin with a lollipop shot.
The collection of Hall of Famers is unbelievable.
Backstrom for Ovechkin, bullseye! Position for your team. Right back, Ovechkin scores! A one-time missile. Toronto still leads Carolina 1-0. Jared Taluski on the board for the Maple Leafs. Vancouver one better than Tampa. As Ovechkin drives in, he scores! Ovechkin finds the room for the roof. Alex Ovechkin full throttle. Fires and scores! Hat trick for Ovechkin. Back for Green. Fires. In front. The chance. Score! Ovechkin's fourth is the game-winning fifth. Saw this game's first period, you'd say no way. Ovechkin closing in, he scores! Roussin on for Ovechkin, ripped it, score! Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin stepping to the front. Ovechkin holds. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, number 59. Not shoot it. Cody for Green. He will. Deflection try. Score! Ovechkin overjoyed at 16. Ovechkin gobbles it up. Alex Ovechkin cruising in. Wrister, he scores! Ovechkin ties it at 2. For Ovechkin. Ovechkin with a head fake. Now the drive, he scores! A buzz bomb from Ovechkin. Off the draw, comes right to Ovechkin. One-on-one with the empty net yawning. Ovechkin works to the inside, gets a step and scores! Walking in Ovechkin, score! Creating the 2-on-1 game. Fleischmann inside, Kozlov block, rebound, score! Cody to the goal mouth for Ovechkin, score! 3 for 3. Goes together, hits to the wall by O'Byrne. Ovechkin scores! He scores!
Minutes of the second period.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A lightning bolt! Sabres still in the offensive zone for a split second. Ovechkin's away. Ovechkin inside on Toledo. Ovechkin scores! A brilliant individual effort.
It's because of Alex Ovechkin's 2 combined.
Here he comes again. He scores! Ovechkin's got the empty net waiting. Just more than 7 minutes to go in the third. Ovechkin gets loose. Ovechkin scores! He scores! In the blink of an eye!
Lost a game when Alex Ovechkin has scored a power play goal since way back when.
And he just did it again!
Play. Jay, thanks very much, guys. Back to you.
Right away, quickly again! Ovechkin, another power play strike!
To create some time and space to shoot or pass.
Ovechkin, drive, he scores! Plenty of hoops. Closing in, Richter score! Hat trick for Ovechkin! Ovechkin fires, scores! Alex Ovechkin flying down the wing, drives, he scores! On a send-out for Hammerlick that's too strong. Ovechkin, a beautiful move down the wing. Ovechkin full speed to the inside. He scores! Absolutely brilliant! Breaking news off the post. The ricochet winds up on Carter. Then it's gunned home by Ovechkin. Waiting on the turn for Ovechkin. Off the glove of Anderson, and Ovechkin scores. Sends it on back for Green. Switch it up for Ovechkin. Closing. He scores! Alex Ovechkin. Mike Green lays into a slap pass for Ovechkin to score! Here comes Ovechkin, 1-on-3. Ovechkin down the wing, drive, he scores! Ovechkin, overwhelming at 50. Staving off Fedorov. Sergei Fedorov, great pass. Ovechkin scores!
You want to kind of burn them one-on-one.
Lights back up, score! Tommy Wingles is on the board again as Ovechkin breezes in. Ovechkin to the forehand, he scores!
Offensively, nothing to show for it yet this afternoon.
Ovechkin waltzes in, he scores!
For Washington.
Number 3, Cody to the goal mouth, score! Ovechkin again. Picked off by Backstrom. This is a 2-on-1 developing. Ovechkin closing in, he scores! Conger and Ovechkin, me in my shadow. Ovechkin opens up, backhands and scores! Ovechkin on the run with Knuble. Ovechkin deflection, he scores! Stepping in, fires, Nabokov stop, rebound, score! Ovechkin back-to-back.
5-12, another chance for the Caps.
Ovechkin one-timer, he scores!
Had his pocket picked and dumped out by the Capitals.
Here's Ovechkin rolling in, move, scores!
Backstrom to Ovechkin, he scores! Backstrom ahead, looking for Ovechkin with a backhand, he scores! Working at the midpoint. He'll choose Green. Ovechkin one-timer, he scores!
But also just seems more confident after that first year in the NHL.
And Ovechkin will score the first of the game!
Semin working in, backside bullseye! Ovechkin! Alex Semin right on in, holds, waits, backside, oh, Smith, rebound at the post! Yes! Ovechkin taps it in! He started out very did in the opening period. Ovechkin on a stop. He scores! Ovechkin on the fly. Alex Ovechkin winds and fires. A kick-out save. Rebound, he scores!
Two goalies tonight.
Huge numbers for this 18th year pro. Fire off the draw and score! As opposed to tonight, when Chloe and Thornton strike, right off the draw, score! Ovechkin gets a step. Ovechkin's in. Backhand, score! One-on-one. Ovechkin against Emery to put a clincher on this one. Hold. Backhand and scores! And he made it look easy.
Working and being the conductor on the power play.
Ovechkin, rich shot, score! Long wristed, deflected down, and it's a tap in for Ovechkin. Ovechkin racing through center. Alex Ovechkin on the backhand, he scores!
That was deflected but slowed by Dupuis. And here comes Ovechkin on a breakaway. Score! Both. Tom Cody with a shot. Knocked down in front. Rebound, score!
Talking about Washington.
Oh, score! Ovechkin, the hat trick.
Alexander Semin puts it into park. There's Ovechkin, he scores! Allen on the ice for Washington. Ovechkin roaring in. Fires, he scores! League's best power play unit wins the draw. Ovechkin fires and scores! Backstrom through center for Ovechkin. And he will pop the empty netter just before the final horn. Evander Kane lost it. Alex Simmons sets it. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Backstrom, Semin and Ovechkin. Ovechkin fires, he scores! The man with the golden gun back at 50.
And now he's doing it in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, you could say he was an offensive coordinator on the ice. Ovechkin fires, score! Game of one-on-one. Ovechkin goes way wide, forehand, score! Ovechkin fires, score! Ovechkin, 5-hole, Washington wins.
You need good goaltending on two winless teams.
Ovechkin fires, he scores! Ovechkin down the wing. Alex Ovechkin to the middle. Holds, then fires, he scores! In, backside Ovechkin, score! Power play for another 25 more seconds. 7 to Ovechkin, rockets and scores! Ovechkin, back-to-back lightning bolts. Closing in. Backstrom in the front, there's Ovechkin, bullseye! Walks in, backhand, lost it, he was chopped, to the front, Ovechkin, score!
Both over 23 minutes, Enstrom leads all Atlantic Thrashers.
Ovechkin fires it, block, follow-up chance, score! Dominating shift for Washington, Semin, backdoor, score! Alex Ovechkin! On out, Cody finds Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin drive, he scores! A dart from the grade 8. There, Yoni Pitkin and the Canes look to get it out. Green with other ideas, loose in front, Ovechkin scores! Ovechkin makes a break for it. Alex Ovechkin, empty net waiting, bullseye! Knuble sends it on out and Ovechkin has a step. Alex Ovechkin closing in, fires, he scores! Backstrom to the front off the back of the goal. Backstrom backside, Ovechkin score! It's tied at 2. And a penalty coming up against Toronto. Score! As Green hooks one towards the net in front. Ovechkin. Score! Flying down the wing. Caberlet interferes with him. That's not going to stop OV. Ovechkin for the hat trick. He scores! Beautiful moves in a point position. Snapshot on the way. Stop. Rebound loose. Score! Alex Ovechkin has tied it. Doughty was giving up the line. Ovechkin works in. Steps in the middle. Fires and scores!
Washington in the white jerseys will make a break for it. It's Ovechkin one-on-one against Lilia. Right on by. Fires and scores!
The goal scored by Nate Pavelski, assisted by 12 Marlowe. Short-handed goal at 18.
That's kicked out with the right pad of Fleury. Straight away attack by Ovechkin. He scores! Alexander Ovechkin.
Siphoned it up top. Ovechkin working against Franz Nielsen. It's a 2-on-1 with Backstrom. Ovechkin to the backhand. He scores! A dazzling overtime winner for the Great Eights. Through the passing seam. Oh, and it's gorgeous. Score! Trying to poke a pass to the front. Ovechkin with a steal. He's in with Johansson. Give and go. Bang, bang. Score! Alex Ovechkin.
They got some guys with penalty minutes.
That's another surprise. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin cruising in. Fires. He scores! He's back behind the goal. Ovechkin with a head and shoulder fake. Toe drag now. Backside score! It deflects in. Ovechkin wins it and dances his way home for Washington. To a better lane. One time Ovechkin. He scores! A rocket past a screen rhymer. Backstrom for icing on the cake with Ovechkin. To the front. He's going to save. Rebound. Score! Alex Ovechkin cleaning up. Closing in. Nicholas Backstrom. High slot. Ovechkin. Score! Backstrom to the front for Ovechkin off of his skate. And score! Backstrom with a stutter step. Feeds Ovechkin. He scores! An absolute bomb from number 8.
He's got his legs pumping.
Slap shot. Score! And Ovechkin one-timer. Wide towards the goal. Lose it front. Score!
The attack because they've been defending too much.
Ovechkin rockets and scores! Alex Ovechkin goes wide on Carlson. Lowers the shoulder. Skates it all the way to the point. Slams on the brakes. Winds up. Fires. Score! Johansson 2-on-2 on the crisscross. Ovechkin. Score! Alsner looks down the dasher and sends in Ovechkin to his forehand. He scores!
That is really where power plays start in this day and age in the NHL.
Ovechkin. Score! Very well. Goes to where the puck's going to be. Backstrom 2-on-1. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Dmitry Orlov turning on Aaron Johnson. Spins the net. Feeds Ovechkin. Score! For Backstrom. The return to Marcus. Backside Ovechkin. Score! Brilliant passing. Ovechkin stays red hot. Moving the puck around the perimeter. Ovechkin snapshot. Score! Bring it for Ovechkin. Unloads it. Scores!
This is fed across for an opening. Ovechkin score! Alex Ovechkin has broken the tie!
As we reach game 53 for the Caps. Ovechkin in. Fires. He scores! Some of the prominent names. Ovechkin snapshot. Score! A setup. Alex Semin leans in and fires. That's blocked. Follow-up. Score! Ovechkin from the severe angle. That's in the front for Knuble. Loose there in front. Defender diving for cover. Score! On the drop pass for Orlov. Top shot coming. Score! A bullet from Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin one-on-one down the wing against Hamannik. Ovechkin fires. He scores! 3 in a row. Overtime for OV. The pass to the high slot. Orlov gives it up. Ovechkin. Score! Sudden victory. Great 8 style.
Brouwer will float this one right to the blocker pad of Brisbella. Ovechkin to the forefront, poke check, rebound there, score! Ovechkin! Ovechkin working on a 3-game scoring streak, reps and scores! There it is! Untouched passing now, beautiful. Inside Perreault, backside, score! Awesome! Alex Ovechkin! And now Neuwirth on the shelf, injured tonight, rebound loose, score! Ovechkin, point blank! Not in the wheelhouse yet. Green, there's one, bullseye! Alex Ovechkin. Ribeiro through the seam, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin.
I don't know anything will be happen because of it.
Score! Right off the draw! Another power play goal, and it's tied for Chimera. High slot Ribeiro. There's Ovechkin. Score! The healthy scratch today is Roman Hammerlick as Ovechkin fires. He scores! The puck is on a string. Ribeiro, Ovechkin. Score! Throw the hats! Quick passing play. Brouwer tries the relay. Backside score! Alex Ovechkin scores one for Chimera. When you think about it, you see the top of the screen, Adam Oates' line combinations right off the draw. Ovechkin scores! Ribeiro gets the entry. Brouwer fires, block, follow-up, score! Alex Ovechkin. His feet to Ribeiro came on through. Backside Ovechkin, score! On outside to Ovechkin. Ovechkin pulls the trigger. He scores! Carlson feeds. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Backstrom on the drop. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Johansson poked it ahead. Backstrom serves. Ovechkin scores! Sends it out there for Ovechkin. On his way.
That's a
That's an automatic goal is what that is. Carlson joining the rush, and then Ovechkin knifing to the middle. Great stick-handling move. Fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin has a step, working in, back in, he scores! Relays it on top for Green. One-time Ovechkin. He scores! Speaking of NHL hardware, lots of people think he's in line for a Norris. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Fakes the blast. Green does the same. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Backstrom waits. Empty net there. Ovechkin scores! Marcus Johansson's pass. Down the wing, Ovechkin with a step. He's in. Ovechkin score! Along with Ovechkin and Green, a 5-man unit. Ovechkin one-timer, score! 20. Ovechkin fires and scores! For Brouwer, swing and a miss. Green for Ovechkin, sharp angle, he scores! Alex Ovechkin. Washington will entertain Colorado as Alexei winds and drives, deflected down, score! Caps have it again, Ovechkin one-timer, score! Gets the return, looks this way for Ovechkin, score! Johansson with a steal, and Ovechkin's away. Alex Ovechkin in solo. For the backhand, he scores! And win it. Ovechkin scores!
That was a nail-biter when they came back from 3 down.
Ovechkin fires and scores! 21 skid as Ovechkin closes and fires to score! Get it to the conductor, Backstrom. On the backside look, bullseye! Interchange, Backstrom, there's Ovechkin, he scores! Johansson fights through that check to his backhand, pad save, score! Alex Ovechkin wins it in overtime. Funnels it off for Johansson. Marcus Johansson for Ovechkin, score! Backstrom, a delicate pass. Ovechkin winds and fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin! Cross rink, Alsner, drive! Knocked down by Halak, backhand, score! With a nice pass. Ovechkin sets it, Carlson sends it wide. Ovechkin rebound, he scores! With a touch pass, Carlson, score! And when it comes to penalty killing, Ovechkin walks in and fires to score! Alex Ovechkin! Gain control of the draw. Johansson, a backdoor look, score! Green off the head fake. Ovechkin, score! Throw the hats! The grade 8 has tied it. Backstrom, this way to Carlson. Ovechkin one-timer, score! A 4th goal of the game has tied it. Ward is there to steal. Slot it for Ovechkin, score! Feeds for Backstrom on the rotation, just off the boot of the defender. Backstrom, score! Moved along, Ovechkin driving in. Alex Ovechkin, number 400, in the easiest of ways. Nothing there. Elias said so, then he coughed it up. Ovechkin fires, he scores! 3 cheers to all the men and women in our technical crew. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Grabowski to the slot, weak side there, score! Alex Ovechkin! All the way to point position. Score! Ovechkin from 0 angle, a tremendous shot.
Again, 4 against 4 still. Green delays, wrists at one side of the net. Johansson looking for Ovechkin, got it there, and the shot is in! Ovechkin has scored!
Away from Mullen, put some sauce under that for a Carlson wrister. Deflected stop, rebound loose. Oh, twice a dynamite stop, rebound score!
In the league with 13 power play goals, the centerman Backstrom has the most power play points, and there they go again. Over here by Buffalo, it comes back to Green with a shot, score! You can hear it go off the iron from up here. Oh, to Backstrom. Carlson, Ovechkin tees it up and scores! Alexander Ovechkin, game-winning goal in overtime.
Alsner towards the goal, rebound pad save Pavlik, it's loose in front, score! Exciting, light closing, cross ring, score! Alex Ovechkin!
Backstrom at the goal line, far side, one-timer, score!
We'll see him move here.
92 in red, Kuznetsov watching as Ovechkin blisters the top corner. It's 2-1.
Trouble here. Carlson serves it to Ovechkin, who hammers it home.
Ovechkin waits. Alex settled. Snap pass down low, deflected, score! In front for Brouwer. One more Ovechkin, score! By game's end, with the capture threatening here, Ovechkin scores! Tried to come through the seam there and hit Ward. Ovechkin fires and scores! The Caps' golden gunner stands alone at 50. Ovechkin gives it right back to him, then fires to score! Alex Ovechkin with a rocket.
Washington penalty number 46, Michael Latta, 5-meter penalty for fighting.
Wide of Antiniemi. The quick centering pass. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Backstrom Through the seam, Ovechkin drives, score! Brouwer zooms in, lets it go, pad save Schneider, rebound Ovechkin, score! This once more. Green, this way, Ovechkin fires and scores! A lightning bolt in line.
No lack of speed there for Atkinson.
Beagle rolls in on the drop, Ovechkin fires and scores! Maybe he meant to do that.
I don't think so.
On for Ovechkin on the curl and drag! He just sent it wide, follow score! Alex Ovechkin stays with it. Back on top for Niskanen, Ovechkin's one-timer, he scores! Alex Ovechkin with a dart. Backstrom, great look! Score! Ovechkin again!
Flat-footed at their own blue line. Good speed by Kuhlman.
Ovechkin to the top corner. Wilson, good shift to start. The feed for Ovechkin, point blank. He scores!
Scored by number 51, Valtteri.
Alex Ovechkin one-on-one against Merrill. Ovechkin accelerates in. Toe drag's gorgeous! He scores! Alex Ovechkin, dangalicious! Point position, Carlson. Then Ovechkin waits, fires, score! What a shot! Hahn short-handed, early third period. Ovechkin, score! That lead is gone!
The Green with a drive, and a save made by Crawford. Rebound, they score! Ovechkin!
Waits, settles, back to relay, score! Franson did not keep. It's Ovechkin one-on-one against Phaneuf for the empty net. Bullseye!
Philadelphia.
As Green will exchange, Ovechkin fires and scores! A thunderbolt to the top corner. Backstrom feeds, one more look to Ovechkin, fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin, 5-hole. Backstrom on the delay. One-timer, score! A bullet from Ovechkin. Nice look to Green. This way, Ovechkin one-timer. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, 2 for 2. Extra attacker on for the guys in red. Ovechkin fires and scores! A long-range bullet.
And it's Backstrom ripping it back to Alsner, and a shot. Score! Got it to the back. Green across. Ovechkin. Score! Fed back over to Backstrom. Give it on back. Green runs in. Ovechkin a shot.
Nice pass and catch there for Beagle. Right to the front stop. Score! Ovechkin on the follow-up. Situation for the next 30 seconds. Ovechkin fires and scores! To the interior, sets for Ovechkin. Fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin with a BB. Ovechkin moves away from Trouba. Ovechkin walks in, tries to throw it in front, and scores!
Comes onto the back now. Ovechkin a shot, he scores!
Out there, top of the screen, you're seeing Barry Trotz's deep pairings. Fire and score! Alex Ovechkin drives for 40. Carlson feeds. Orpik fires. A pad save for Reimer. Backhand score! Shots on goal advantage for the Caps early. Deflection score! Backstrom reloads for Ovechkin again. Score! Carlson again for Ovechkin. 19 power play goals on the year for the Green Eight. He scores again!
It's touched back over by Ward. Ovechkin a shot, score!
Ovechkin working to the outside. Alex Ovechkin darts in, fires and scores! Backstrom for Ovechkin. Fires, score!
Of the home team.
Kuznetsov looking for Ovechkin, score! That's number 50. Now he's tied with the exceptional number 12.
Puts it home, sends in Ovechkin on the fly. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alexander the Great, the rightful goal-scoring king of Washington. Carlson fires, blocked. Rebound Ovechkin, blocked. Third chance, score!
Just another 65 seconds. Ovechkin fires, he scores!
Ovechkin roaring through neutral ice.
Alex Ovechkin on the toe drag, right to the cooker, he scores! The first one is definitely a highlight one.
They're very complementary in their styles.
Ovechkin 2-on-1. Ovechkin took his nets off. Back to Ovechkin. Score!
3:50 left. Ovechkin to the slot. He scores!
Ovechkin takes it. Works in 2-on-2 with Oshie and fires. Ramo lost sight of it. Rebound. Score!
Vada and Henrik Sedin.
2-on-1. Score! Alex Ovechkin to the roof. Ovechkin has a chance to send in Schmidt. Schmidt for Ovechkin. Score!
High slot Kuznetsov. The wrister on the way. Loose in front.
Score!
You get Reiner's perspective. On a backdoor setup.
Score!
Oshie to the goal mouth there. Back in.
Score!
Alex Ovechkin has done it. The greatest Russian goal scorer the NHL has ever seen.
Second most in the National Hockey League.
Bang, bang, score!
Along with Backstrom, Ovechkin kicks it from skate to stick and scores! Chimera, nice pass. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Carlson for Ovechkin, score! Bishop with a save, rebound, Ovechkin scores! Chimera sends in Ovechkin. Alex curl and drag, right to the front, he scores! Backstrom closing. Johansson relays, Ovechkin fires, he scores! For the Washington Capitals, that young Eichel, but centering pass, score! Gets it back, feed there, score! Alex Ovechkin fighting through the wash, and it's an empty net goal for number 8.
Hanifin under heat from Sill and Ovechkin. Ovechkin fires, he scores!
Skinning. The long wrister didn't get through from Pellick.
And it is Alsner who will bust out through center. Potential 3-on-2 here. Ovechkin fires, score!
McDonough.
Lundqvist was waiting, score! Alex Ovechkin gets a gift.
Ovechkin, full blast the other way.
Fires, score! Fantastic work!
Just probing the defense now. Backdoor look, Ovechkin
Rips, he scores! In a flash! Welcome to the club, number 500 for the Great Eights.
thanks to this man with Alex Ovechkin in charge, working to the outside, right on in, he scores!
501 is a gem.
Off the pump fake, he'll fire,
Score!
Ovechkin to Kuznetsov, off the head fake, back to Kuznetsov, and there's Ovechkin to score!
That was created in 1898. Here's a shot deflected, score!
The Caps are up by 1, they don't want to go for it.
Well, here comes number 31 in simple fashion for the Great Eight.
Ovechkin goes cross ice, off the bench,
And Ovechkin shoots and scores!
Backstrom's opening up the penalty killers.
Carlson wide. Ovechkin on the rebound. He scores. Backstrom again with a quick shot. Dubnik got that one. Another one off the post and in! A hat trick for Alexander Ovechkin.
An advantage, Washington, 50 seconds. Carlson, Ovechkin one-timer, he scores!
That's his third or fourth time he has been on the rush.
Great pass, score!
Carlson will brush it along for Oshie, good entry.
Ovechkin closing, score!
Covering up in front, and he'll use the glass but not get it out. Orlov to Ovechkin,
Score!
Ovechkin looks up, trying to create, fires, score! Coordinates everything from the half board. Matt Niskanen for an Ovechkin drive, he scores!
On it, resilience.
Backstrom, Ovechkin, and 2-0. Kuznetsov playing hide and seek. Saucer pass, Ovechkin, score! Alex Ovechkin brings the curtain down in DC. Nicholas, who leads the Caps in points on the road this season. Johansson, backdoor look, score! Alex Ovechkin. Johansson at the goal line, Oshie inside the diamond. Johansson stops, Ovechkin scores! Ovechkin fires, score! 3-on-1. Johansson feeds, Oshie off the deke, Ovechkin score! They began this day tied with Dallas in the Central Division. Carlson for Ovechkin, score! Put in a great scoring position on that Capitals power play as Ovechkin fires and scores! Backstrom 3-on-1. Backstrom feeds, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Hat-trick for Alex Ovechkin and goal number 50 on the campaign.
Edge when he made that move.
Orlov slap feed, Ovechkin one-timer, score! Stick lifted. Long snap for deflection, score! Yevgeny Kuznetsov motors in, Ovechkin up the curling drag, he scores! Caps next in action as Cam Talbot makes a stop there, they're ready, score! Backstrom turns, Carlson fires, rebound, score! One-timer, score! Alex Ovechkin with a bomb. It's over in D.C. Schmidt swivels away from Sevior, long drive, Orpik, score!
Bonino tried to defend on Burakovsky, could not. It is Ovechkin moving in, he scores!
Backstrom waits through the seam for Ovechkin, score! Nicholas Backstrom survey. Kuznetsov, nice pass. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Carlson for Ovechkin again, score! And we could see them here at the rink. On the go, Ovechkin fires, score! A lightning bolt, hat-trick for the captain! Relay from Johansson. Ovechkin steps and fires, he scores! The entry. Feeds for Ovechkin, fires, he scores! Orlov said, no, you don't. A lead for Ovechkin behind the D. Ovechkin dekes, he scores! Maneuvers through center, finds Kuznetsov. This way for Williams, a wrister, glove save, follow, score! Niskanen winds and drives, a sizzler that goes wide, rebound, score! The boards by Komarov. Carlson down low, score! Alex Ovechkin! 22 seconds is all it takes. Backstrom, skip a seam, Ovechkin scores! Point number 999 to the roof.
Played back ahead to Backstrom, ahead now to Ovechkin, cruising on in, toe drag, score! 1,000 points! It is Backstrom there. Drops it back to Carlson, Ovechkin, the shot, he scores!
Elevates for Niskanen, rushed for Ovechkin to fire, score! Ovechkin steps right on in, Ovechkin to a backhand, he scores! Outside for Backstrom, Ovechkin one-timer, score!
They try for him again, Ovechkin is shot, he scores!
Bump it back for Niskanen, then Ovechkin one-timer, score! Settles Carlson, then Ovechkin, score! From half a minute to go. Ovechkin fires, score! Guides it right back to Johansson, beautiful pass. Ovechkin scores! Nicholas throwing some snow, hits the late guy Johansson this way for Ovechkin, he scores! Shattenkirk has room, Ovechkin delivers, he scores! Ovechkin steps right in and fires, he scores! Hat-trick! Alex Ovechkin, the 17th in his magnificent career. In the cage, turnover here, great chance now for Ovechkin to fire, he scores! Comes again, Vrana feeds backside, one touch, score! Vrana in that tussle for Washington. Ovechkin strong on his stick, he scores! Hat-trick, Alex Ovechkin! Montreal and the visiting Whites, Alex turns and scores! A lightning bolt! Kuznetsov, cross ring, Ovechkin's drive, he scores! Bluffs the slapper. Kuznetsov fires, score! Steps in, feeds Ovechkin, backhand deke, sprawling stop, rebound, score!
Backstrom again, got it in front, juice, side of the net, they score!
All
all the patience in the world. He'll serve for Karlsson straight away. Backstrom closing. Shuffles to an Ovechkin. Wrist shot. Score! Ovechkin on the interchange again. Backstrom through the seam. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin in the Caps. 4-3. Orlov at midpoint. Set it. There's Ovechkin to score. Kuznetsov deals. Karlsson, then Ovechkin fires. He scores! Devontae Smith-Pelly. For Ovechkin. Fires. He scores! Thompson. 10 seconds remaining. Backstrom's pass for Chason. Then Ovechkin behind the D. Ovechkin's in. He scores! Wilson looks this way. Ovechkin. Score! Ovechkin takes that one, bats it down, and works through center. Alex Ovechkin with momentum. Curl and drag. Score! Points in his last 8 games. Washington wins the draw. Ovechkin fires. He scores! All the way around Oshie. Finding Ovechkin. He scores! Alex Ovechkin has the hat trick. Karlsson this way. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Blocked, and Ovechkin's gone. Alex Ovechkin in solo. Backhand. He scores!
And this is Wilson moving in. Save made by Forsberg, and Ovechkin has scored.
First for Washington. Ovechkin will cleave. Alex Ovechkin using the boards in a perfect carom. He scores!
And allow 2 new players to come over the boards. Joe gives them fresh legs with OV.
Fire and score! Alex Ovechkin rumbling down the wing, ends it for Washington. Ovechkin down low, right to the cage. He scores! Backstrom's going to need a breather here. So too Alex Ovechkin through center. Rumbling ahead. Ovechkin fakes and fires. He scores! Ovechkin does it again. Washington wins in overtime.
And now he'll get his breather.
Washington wins the draw. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Transition quickly with Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin gets to the interior. Backhander stop. Rebound score! And that long reach in evidence once again. Great look for Ovechkin. Score! Oshie to the interior. Karlsson this way. Ovechkin fires. He scores!
For sure, he's been good at puck retrievals and opening up.
Ovechkin fires. He scores! Oshie back to point position for Karlsson. Long wrister towards the goal. Deflection. Score! 4-game win streak. As Ovechkin fires, he scores! Kuznetsov to the point, moving quickly. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Kuznetsov gets it back for a Karlsson look, deflection, gets to Alex Ovechkin scores again. Ovechkin fires and scores! A bullet right off the draw.
And Wilson around behind, jostling there with Nazem Kadri. Right out front, score! It's Ovechkin! It's 40! It's 598!
Karlsson drags it for Ovechkin. Ovechkin lets it go! He scores! Alex Ovechkin, 1 away from 600. Kuznetsov looking, Ovechkin drives it, and it's diving Hellebuck. Rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin still going strong, overpowering at 600. Boyd a spinning backhand, score! Ovechkin on the tip.
Again for Backstrom. Karlsson. Ovechkin hammers one. He scores! What a blast! The very familiar one-time blast of Alex Ovechkin has made it 3-0.
Schwartz with a wrister, intercepted. This is played ahead. Now Ovechkin through center. On the cutback move, he fires, he scores.
Kuznetsov. Juice winds a slap pass deflection, score! Alex Ovechkin, it's 3-2.
Tipped along now for the carry back up in a 2-on-1. Kuznetsov holds, beats across, Ovechkin scores! To Carpenter. Carpenter delays, fed a vacant point that's brought back up by Kuznetsov and handed on and gotten back again from Connolly. Kuznetsov a touchdown! Ovechkin!
And that one ricocheted off a stick, but not out. Score! It is Ovechkin, and it's 2-1. Worked on by Backstrom to the back. Carlson, Ovechkin hit the puck from the shot. It ricocheted in, and it is another power play goal for the Capitals.
The Vancouver Canucks are the only team Nicholas Backstrom has never scored a goal against. Front door here. Loose puck bounces in! Off of Alex Ovechkin. It's 3-1.
Now it's really a good situation.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A blast from the outside.
Brown, a nice send into Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov feeds, Ovechkin scores! A beautiful, quick developing 2-on-1. Nice scoring game again. Orlov towards the cage, deflected, score! Ovechkin on the redirects.
He can do no wrong here in Montreal.
Back to Alexander Ovechkin, cuts it in the middle, looking for a shooting lane, found it and scores. So that's what Alexander Ovechkin can do.
Of his catching glove. There was a parting of the seas by the defense.
Wilson in front, beautiful pass, deflection, Ovechkin, he scores.
Gary Price is standing still.
Advantage 10 more seconds, Ovechkin, one time, he scores! Feeds it, Carlson in the front, deflection, score! Alex Ovechkin away, and it's Alex Ovechkin cruising towards the empty cage. Ovechkin holds onto it and scores. Alex Ovechkin gets his 18th.
Blocked wide, Ovechkin off the end board, scores! On the backhand, Alex.
Richardson diving in, Ovechkin towards the open goal. Yes! Alex Ovechkin.
Carlson, good look, Kempney, down low, deflection, score! Alex Ovechkin.
Talk about textbook offense.
Pass for Sabotka, that was a buddy pass. Look out here, big blast, score!
Alex Ovechkin, thank you very much. Through the seam, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin at 30.
Can't be those two guys put their arms out, it's board to board.
Wilson, on the feed, Ovechkin scores! A lightning bolt from number 8.
Defensive zone, here comes the goalie. As Ovechkin looks up, empty net waiting, he scores!
The back door was Brana, couldn't quite connect. And now Ovechkin again, a shot!
has the puck now and feeds it across to Ovechkin. Winds and fires, scores! A lightning strike from Alexander Ovechkin, and the Capitals are back on top.
Back to Carlson. Ovechkin, one-timer, scores! Number 41 for Alex Ovechkin. Got Ovechkin setting up in his office as per usual. There he is. He fires. He scores.
Breakaway chance here. Ovechkin behind the D. Alex Ovechkin fires. He scores! Goals in 5 straight for the grade A. It's Backstrom at the half board. Kuznetsov bumps it. Great save. Rockets. Rebound. Score! Alex Ovechkin off of a half volley. It's 2-1. Kuznetsov, topside Carlson, long-range wrister block. Ovechkin fires and scores! Off the rebound with a wicked wrist shot. Orlov readies and fires. That one goes wide. Rebound. Score! Alex Ovechkin! It for Carlson up top. John Carlson this way for Ovechkin, a rocket. He scores!
It all starts beautifully by the Caps.
It's Backstrom again. Carlson fakes. Ovechkin fires. He scores! An absolute rocket from number 8. Oh my good God! What's out of there? Ovechkin working through center on his backhand. He hits the empty cage.
Carlson with his pass across, they score! A one-timer from Alex Ovechkin!
A mini-mite 5-9.
Backstrom here, Ovechkin right back at you! Bullseye for the captain. It's 3-2.
Down to the right side, Carlson, blue line, seeing it, Dollar scores! And a puck tip, 13:33 to go, and Les Ovechkin on the right wing side. A pass across to Ovechkin, who was alone, he scores! Alex Ovechkin!
Cross check, beautiful moves by Oshie, right to the net, score! Alex Ovechkin play. Orlov, screen developing, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Count it for the captain!
Is watching him closely. Now Ovechkin gets free and he puts it in empty net. Senior at the eye. Ovechkin shot free. It's a 3-2 game.
He's in the net. Look at the goals total, up to 12 now after the power play markets are over.
We have a brand new hockey game in Sunrise. It's 3-3.
Carlson fakes the shot. Ovechkin slings, scores! Ovechkin goes glove side on Price and the Capital. Carlson now to Kuznetsov, stepping in on a cross. Ovechkin scores!
Boyd shifting gears. Travis will play it to Orlov. Then Ovechkin fires. He scores! An absolute rocket!
Carlson right side, Ovechkin dekes out Bernier, who goes down, and then Ovechkin shoots and scores! Alex Ovechkin Ovechkin will chase after it. Comes up the left side and see you later. Into the empty net. Alex Ovechkin with his second. Way now to Larkin. Taken away, and Ovechkin looking for the hat trick. He gets pulled down. That might be an awarded goal. It goes in anyway. It doesn't matter.
Block, reload, also rejected. Ovechkin 3 times the charm. Alex Ovechkin. Orlov fakes, Ovechkin fires, he scores! A roof job from number 8.
Side. Yeah, our batting average isn't very good. Right side, Ovechkin. Will be denied this time, he scores! A shot that bullets past Anderson. Is Wilson in the middle, and now to Ovechkin, a shot, and he scores! Alex Ovechkin has tied.
Washington Capitals.
And working a two-skater advantage. John Carlson with both of those goals. He gets the puck off the face of a shot and a goal! He sent it to his left. The great 8. Over on the right side, not his prototypical office during that 5-on-4 segment. Here he comes again. He scores right off the face-off. Ovechkin scooped up that loose puck. Backdoor shot and a goal. There's the hat trick for number 8. His 25th career 3-goal game as some insurance for Washington makes it 5-2.
What a pass. Continues. Ovechkin rumbling down the wing. Ovechkin curling grab in the backhand. Score! Move over Mario! Ovechkin feeds. Now in point position. Carlson elevates the pass to Orlov. Left on the way. Score! Good left check. TJ sends out Ovechkin. Ovechkin stutters up, moves a beauty. On the way. Bullseye! Hat-trick Ovechkin! The Caps have a 6-4 lead.
Former Capitals general manager David Poile said about this team as the puck in front to Ovechkin. He scores as it came off the end boards.
On home ice, Ovechkin closes, fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin with goals in his last 5 games. Carlson looking for Ovechkin. Alex has a chance here. On the way, he scores! The great 8, now number 8 all time in the goal-scoring history of the NHL.
Ovechkin 1-on-2, pulls up, passes to center. Kuznetsov giving it back to Ovechkin. His pass off of Kempny, rebound in front, off of Blackwood, and comes in behind the goal. Out of Jensen, toward Kuznetsov. Ovechkin, a shot! He scores! And there it is! 700 goals in his National Hockey League career! The 8th all-time on this 22nd of February, 2020. 700 goals for the Great 8.
What can you say? The team's off the bench congratulating him. The big weight off his shoulders. He finally gets it. A big goal, too. Snaps that puck behind Blackwood, and history's being made.
A standing ovation from the fans here at Prudential Center, and good on them. They have seen history. Alex Ovechkin, the 8th player in National Hockey League history
62, Carl Hagelin. Time of the goal, 10:28. Connor Hagelin is 8th at 10:28.
And Howden about to be released as a puck in now for Ovechkin. He scores! Alex Ovechkin gliding into the left circle and Keepkins left. A blast from the outside, rebound, they score! Ovechkin off the rebound against Georgiev, and the Caps have scored a 6.
Rebounds come out in front of the net. He's been terrific.
Ovechkin fires, he scores! Off the draw, crossing over, and a whistler.
To center. And Tom Wilson imposing his physical will, forcing a turnover. Kuznetsov looking to center, loose puck, they score! Alex Ovechkin getting his first goal of the season.
Off the draw, Ovechkin shoots and scores! Alex Ovechkin, now 7th all-time in goals scored.
Side, Lars Eller to the outside, it's Wilson. Clean entry, Ovechkin, his shot, scores! What a bullet! Alex Ovechkin continues to climb that ladder. Washington off and running. They do. Here comes Ovechkin on the off wing, a shot fought off by Hart. He got the rebound off the stick of Ovechkin. Ovechkin again. Tees it up on edge, blocked by Haig, who lost his stick. Backstrom grinds it high. One-timer Ovechkin, they score! Alex Ovechkin does it again. Backstrom, Oshie, West 2, there's Ovechkin, there's a goal for the Great Eight on the power play.
He'll try this side. Ovechkin chopped at it, but Chara knocked it down to Oshie. Oshie turns. Fakes the drop pass, has the puck, back in front of Ovechkin, he buries it. Just too many looks for Ovechkin here in the second. He's eventually going to score. Quickly moving that puck, then it's missed by Provorov, and the shot off the post, and in they score, and they take the lead. Ovechkin passed it quickly in center, but when he finds a loose puck in the offensive zone, he knows what to do with it.
But brought back in again, but the Caps out in front with a shot, they scored! Following up on the play.
Sherry for Backstrom, they have the Islanders D rolling now. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Farewell, Phil! Ovechkin moves past the great Esposito. Has plenty of room. This way, Schultz drifted it, rebound there, score! Back to the point, Chara. Set it for Carlson. Stop, rebound, score! Ovechkin does it again! The Devils, second time they've carried the lead in this contest.
Coming in, Wood went 9 goals.
Sprong on the feet, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Once again, Washington responds quickly.
After you, and the Caps have to be on their toes tonight. This Devils team could have been luckier last night and might have got a 2-point game.
Kuznetsov, great pass! Ovechkin scores! Kuznetsov snaps the pass, tape to Oshie. Oshie finagles into the zone. Kuznetsov feeds. Ovechkin score! Pinpoint passing on the finish.
Now Oshie. Capitals score and take a 2-0 lead. Ovechkin beating Kincaid, his 18th goal of the season.
Here's Backstrom, down low, gets the puck back from Kuznetsov, and a shot looking behind the Blackwood, they score! It's a power play goal for the Capitals.
A 2-man advantage now. Ovechkin thunders, he scores!
Capitals come in having lost 4 of their last 6. Brought the last game 4-2 at home to the Bruins, and that one sneaks in. Alexander Ovechkin.
Wilson, nice look. Ovechkin fires. He scores. Alex Ovechkin.
1001st NHL game. Back to Kuznetsov. We'll get it to the point. And now it's Ovechkin. The one-time blast. He scores. Alex Ovechkin blowing it by Alex Line for goal number 729 in the
area, and Obey-Kubel gets a hook on.
Ovechkin scores!
That's about the only exclamation point you could want right now, and there it is! He scores! Alex Ovechkin! Goal number 731! A couple of blinks and a couple snaps of the fingers, a puck taken by Ovechkin! He scores! Alex Ovechkin has scored a short-handed goal!
Pass back for Dowd had him leaping to gather it in. 5-on-5 play, 70 seconds in the period. Ovechkin closing, fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin.
On the draw. And there is the long shot. And it's in for Alex Ovechkin. An empty net goal for Ovechkin.
You can see that game on NBC Sports Washington Plus. Ovechkin rumbling through center, 3-on-3. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Final minute of the period. Mantha, Eller, backdoor, great save, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Round and round they go. Ovechkin to the empty cage. Bullseye!
Ovechkin trying to run through center. The feed to Eller. Ovechkin moves in. He has a chance and he scores. Alex Ovechkin makes it a 4-2 game with his 10th goal of the year.
Orlov. Score!
Nyquist steps away from Wilson, who's lost his stick. And he looks like he might have been clipped. A shot, and it's Ovechkin with a tying goal. And now passes Brett Hull.
On Carlson at the point for Washington. The one-timer by Ovechkin, he scores! The shot, fronted by Nick Dowd, rather. Empty netter, in the back of the net.
Who has recorded his 400th point. Here comes Ovechkin with a shot. He scores! Alex Ovechkin continues that climb up the ladder.
Evgeny Kuznetsov.
Bang, bang, Wilson, stop, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin!
I got to think of some of his players.
Ovechkin fire, score! And 3-2 for Washington. Centering pass, score! Throw the hats for Alex Ovechkin!
Goes down Main Street for Ovechkin, scores!
Looks to connect the dots with Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin steps and fires. He scores! 750 for the Great Eights.
Backstrom dropped it back. Ovechkin, a one-timer. He scores.
Sprong, Ovechkin at the empty net, scores! Alex Ovechkin, number 22 on the year.
Third of the game. Kuznetsov. Backstrom waits. There's Ovechkin, scores! It squeaks through.
Good Lord.
Able to come up with it Hathaway. For Ovechkin with an empty net, and he scores.
For Dobson, another block. This time it's Backstrom, and Alexander Ovechkin has an empty net. And Alexander Ovechkin has another goal.
Jimmy's down the boards away from Highmore. Schultz. Ovechkin fires, score! Ovechkin on the toe drag, trailing, there's Hathaway. Back for Ovechkin, he scores! Off of the gorgeous pass from Hathaway. Crisscrossing.
Trevor off the side of the cage, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin! Kempny sent it on through Sherry. Van Riemsdyk lassoed there and held a little bit by Batherson.
Yeah, the Caps wanted a penalty, did not get it.
Beautiful pass, score! It sure looked like that went in.
It's a goal.
I feel a whole lot better now.
Yeah, it's a goal, buddy.
Allison bumps it, Carlson plays it. Ovechkin fires, score!
What a slap shot from Alex Ovechkin.
6 on 5 still for Nashville with the net empty. Forsberg angles in right into traffic. Taken away to the open goal, score! Alex Ovechkin seals the deal. Guides it to Carlson. Ovechkin one-timer. Score! The formula converts again.
A good backhand shot away with a lot of mustard on.
Ovechkin score! The Grade 8 Express pulls into third place all time.
Clear the benches, celebrate. This is epic.
Working on the man up. Ovechkin from skate to stick. Rockets! He scores! Game Live, presented by your DC area Acura dealers, will follow. Critical power play here. Score! Ovechkin wrist shot. Tied up at 3. Out of the game. Ottinger had a couple of saves. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Shot number 6,001 is his 40th goal of the season. Off the draw, Ovechkin with a bomb! Alex Ovechkin, top shelf. 4th or 5th time he's left the lineup this season. Kuznetsov, great look! Score! Alex Ovechkin!
Head 4 across, Ovechkin's pass, gets it back and he scores! Alexander Ovechkin goes bar down, it's 3-1 Washington. Intercepted by Kuznetsov. Hands one off to Sherry. A soft wrister by Ovechkin. Backhand score! He banked it in! Alex Ovechkin, he scores every way possible. Tack another one on for the Grade 8.
Kuznetsov entre du côté gauche. Kuznetsov très large. Kuznetsov passe en course. Alexander Ovechkin, son 47e de la saison.
Fakes, then fires. He thumped that one wide. Rebounds loose. Score! Alex Ovechkin! The headman's on target. Kuznetsov closing. Ring wide. Score! Ovechkin's 49th of the season.
Entering the zone, Dadonov was thinking 2-on-1.
Stretch it out, Ovechkin. Drive! Score! The Grade 8 gobbles up 50 times 9.
History again for Alex Ovechkin here at T-Mobile Arena, whether it's a Stanley Cup or now at number 5. Oh, unbelievable.
Johansson elevates beautifully. Ovechkin feeds down low. Deflection score! It kicked on through. Washington has the lead in the first minute. Kuznetsov, long range slapper. Deflection score! Off of Ovechkin and in. Strome on the feed, guided around Ovechkin, fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin! Boards move, wicked hit from Janot, rattling the feelings of Orlov. Ovechkin, though, has room to score. steps in. Ovechkin fires. There's the constant, though. He scores.
That is a blast. 785 goals for the Great Eight. Howe sits at 801. 17 to pass Howe now for the Capitals captain. And
Original 6 matchup with the Rangers tonight. Alex Ovechkin from skate to stick. He scores! Alex Ovechkin is tied Gordie Howe, sharing a mark in history.
amazing, tying him for the most goals with one franchise.
Kitley on to Milano. Sonny's first game as a Cap. Point position, Mantha. Slap shot of the way, score! Alex Ovechkin, the Great Eight, is #1 with one team. Done by willing Warriors, working Herbert Bank and the Capitals. Ovechkin steps in with a wrister. He scores! The power play's on fire.
Brought to you by Duncan here tonight.
Ovechkin in tight, he scores! Alex Ovechkin set up beautifully by Dylan Strome.
No, that's a good point.
This way, Ovechkin, one-time pad save, Markstrom. Nice keep in by Gustafsson on the bouncing biscuit. Milano deflected that one wide. He was hovering in the slot. Cross ice. Ovechkin from skate to stick. He scores! Another brilliant kick-up from the Great Eights.
Over the ice smartly. No, put yourself out of position. But
turnover here. Score! Alex Ovechkin! History-making on the road. Anthony Mantha curling back to the center. Strome feeds. Ovechkin fires. Score! Ovechkin 2 for 2. And he has the most goals ever on the road in NHL history.
That's number 403 for the Great Eight.
John Carlson flings it on out. Ovechkin one-on-one. Alex Ovechkin off the head fake. He scores! Ovechkin's a 50-goal scorer again. 50 empty net goals in his career.
Amazing.
Washington with it. Uh-oh, here comes Ovechkin again. Alex Ovechkin cherry-picking for another ENG.
Little push at the end of that play right along the wall there.
The goal, Ovechkin has it in neutral towards the empty cage. He scores again. Alex Ovechkin was closer to 800.
796 goal for Alex Ovechkin.
Shifley angles his way in. Poke check. Ovechkin towards the empty goal. Yes, sir.
And you can hear the cheer.
As a puck drop right off the face-off, Connor Sherry coming in along the right side, and now they score, and it's Alex Ovechkin, 798, and he does it 24 seconds into the first period. Remains in the left circle, second unit on for Washington. Milano tried to center, here's Sherry, low, and now the chance, he scores! The puck for Alex Ovechkin, tapped in at the left post, that is 799. He is one away from 800 with 11:46 to go in the first. It's 2-0 Washington. Goes on. The Blackhawks starting another turnover in front, and Mantha feeding it to Kuznetsov, and Mrazek diving. A shot. They score, and it's Alex Ovechkin, and it's 800 goals in the National Hockey League. The bench empties. Alex Ovechkin is the third player in National Hockey League history to score 800 goals. He does it here in Chicago, Illinois on the 13th of December, 2022. History here at the Madhouse on Madison. Alex Ovechkin, Gordie Howe, and Wayne Gretzky are now the only 3 skaters ever in National Hockey League history to score 800 goals.
Lindgren.
Alex Ovechkin rumbling through center with Strome on the drop. Ovechkin closing. Snapshot here. Score! How's that for 801? Picked by Connor, played onto Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin at the line, feeds it. Kuznetsov doesn't want to shoot it.
I'm not sure Ovi wanted to shoot it either.
There it is! There it is! Alex Ovechkin has overtaken Mr. Hockey. And one great hill left to climb. Washington side of center. Gustafsson sends in the captain. Ovechkin alone, fires, score! Alex Ovechkin! With Kovacevic and Hathaway in the sin bin. Ovechkin spins, that pass is just out of reach for Eller. Eller finds Van Riemsdyk, backdoor, score! Alex Ovechkin! Kuznetsov leading the rush. Evgeny Kuznetsov chips it into the corner, dealing with Edmondson.
Broke his stick.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A laser beam from the outside. It's 6-2. Caps have that surrounded with 3.5 left in this one. Alex Ovechkin to the outside, turns it up, goes to the goal, and scores! A dazzling hat-trick tally for the Great Eights.
In striking range in the next couple of seasons of Wayne Gretzky.
Thompson has not had a good day at the dock. There's Ovechkin to the roof. Alex Ovechkin brings the Caps within one.
Scott Banks, good to see you back.
Centering pass here, point blank, score! Ovechkin doubling up.
Peek behind the net, comes together with Strome. Strome controls once again. Over to Ovechkin. Drive, score! There it is! The Great Eight strikes again! Alex Ovechkin, his 29th. And it's a 6-2 Washington lead.
Team-wide, the Flyers are only at 9.5.
The hottest streaker.
Yeah.
Put some clothes on that guy. Van Riemsdyk fires, deflected away. Follow-up chance, stop. Rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin hits 30. Crisscrossing once again, it's Orlov and Kuznetsov. Cross rink, Ovechkin one time, score! Squad leading assist man. Gustafsson sends it head high, big rebound, score! Ovechkin in front.
Finds out right from underneath him. A tough rock play for Iorio.
Looking to get it right back, Ovechkin fires and scores! The Great Eight with a far side bullet. Ovechkin gave it back to Iorio. Once more, and Ovechkin goes to the roof. Vinny Iorio, the primary is 20 seconds. Roll it back. Sandin looking for Ovechkin. Bombs away! He scores! Jerry, collected by Strome. Nice patience there. Feed it up top. Van Riemsdyk fires. Score! Ovechkin in front of him. Sandin for Ovechkin fires. Score!
It's hammer time. What a slap shot by Alex Ovechkin.
Ovechkin, Washington's lone goal today. Compliments of the Great Eight. Snapshot on the way. He scores!
Wow. That took all 3 seconds. He's got 39. And right before this, he was chatting at their bench.
The NHL, 12 other games going on. Wilson cross ice. Ovechkin in the goal mouth. Score!
couple of goals for the Caps. They were 18 seconds apart. They were off and running. And this is Ovechkin streaking in. Alex Ovechkin on his backhand. Score!
Wall again. Carlson, neck front, Ovechkin scores. Capitals on the board, and Ovechkin's got his first of the season.
Zone and sending it hard around. Shade more than 4 minutes with which to work in the second. Strong, great pass. Ovechkin, score! 3 unanswered for the Caps. John Carlson to Dylan Strome. Strome through the seam. Ovechkin fires. Score! The great wait is over.
Hallelujah for OV. The fans booing here. We're loving life. Ovechkin, the GWG in overtime. He's done it his whole career, and he beats Merzlikins, who got a penalty late for roughing up Wilson, and the Caps will skate off victors once again.
5 of them at even, the other one's short. Strome on the feet, Ovechkin fires! Score! Dylan Strome feed, bumping for Oshie, swinging a miss. Ovechkin thunders, he scores! Alex Ovechkin. Top of the head of Montembeault. Karavari towards the cage, deflection, try, stop, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin.
Pastrnak had it deflected, banked ahead by Ovechkin with an empty net. Alex Ovechkin scores!
That's where the Caps can find some daylight.
Carlson this way, Ovechkin one time! He scores! Alex Ovechkin!
Third man high. We're defending with purpose. We got to move pucks out of our zone, obviously, and not give them second and third chances at the net. So, bottom line is, we don't want to change a lot in how we...
Oshie dancing, a beautiful move to set up Pacioretty to the front. Strome blocked, follow-up chance. Ovechkin scores to cap it off. To work tomorrow, they play host to Ottawa. Off this draw, set piece, score! Alex Ovechkin. On the Letang clearing effort, deflection try, Jari the save, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. In a board battle with Hronek, who flattens it. TJ though bouncing right back up. Nice pass, Alexiev, one more! Down low, Ovechkin, score!
Flyers have 15 on the season.
Wilson on the drop, Pacioretty, snapshot, deflection, score! Alex Ovechkin, goal number 20. Change Strome with LaPierre, who goes to the front. Tandem screen with Oshie. Bullet drive, score! Ovechkin from downtown.
On the clearing attempt, Caps keep it in. Carlson in the middle of the ice. Ovechkin scores! A power play goal for Alex Ovechkin. Trying to make a change leads to a turnover and a chance for Strome. All sorts of time, and Ovechkin scores!
Into the bumper, Miroshnichenko not able to get there. Strome will try it again. Topside Carlson.
Half boards LaPierre. Miroshnichenko for Strome. Backdoor. Score! Alex Ovechkin. Face-off story today. Capitals. At the line. Score! Points. Locker has dinner reservation.
Yeah.
Send in Ovechkin. Backhand. Score! Another multi-goal game for the grade 8, and he celebrates with his son. They're waiting, points it to Sandin. On the way, one touch, backdoor Ovechkin. Score! Enough, all 7 of those Washington wins coming on the road. Rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin point blank, and the Caps do strike at even strength early.
One of the best veterans installed.
Deflection, score! Strome did get the draw. McCarron finds the back of the cage.
Up and not sagging, stepping up and taking away their guy with the puck, preventing him from creating anything.
Deflection, score! It hit Ovechkin in front, and Washington grabs the lead. Vegas, Strome from the bad angle came on through, delayed penalty call coming up. Bounces in front, the carom winds up in the cage. Ovechkin and the Capitals celebrating.
To tip it, the rotation here. Strome comes, steals it away. Alexander Ovechkin with a net empty. Ovechkin has it, the backhand scores! Alexei Protas 1-on-2. Gets it back to the point, kept alive by Ovechkin. And Ovechkin gets a return, wrist shot, score! Alex Ovechkin, goal number 856.
Good hands, he hits hard and he can score.
Protas gets free, score! Again, the grade 8!
Over Boston after just 2 periods. Loose in front here, great chance down low. Ovechkin scores! Tally from Protas. So too did Dylan Strome. For Ovechkin with a rocket, he scores! Seconds left. Up top, Carlson and around the horn. Carlson inching closer. One time, score! Alex Ovechkin with a bomb. On the curl and drag, it's Dylan Strome feeding Ovechkin. He scores! The grade 8 back on the board. Strome gets away from his check. Protas, one touch. Ovechkin, score! Beautiful passing play, and Ovechkin rips the top corner. Dylan Strome advances. Michael stop rebound there. Binnington stepped out on Ovechkin. Capitals attacking in waves. Ovechkin scores! Of the Golden Knights, 71. Ovechkin scooping over the front. Score! The carom hits pay dirt. Ovechkin celebrates again. There's a blind behind the back pass that was ill-advised, and away comes Washington with Ovechkin closing. Alex fires. He scores!
Bad turnover by the Golden Knights.
Orfeo turned back. Protas lobs it ahead. Ovechkin for the hat-trick here. His 31st career hat-trick seals the deal.
And the Hats are coming down on the ice at T-Mobile Arena.
Ovechkin was on the board. Dubois looking for the captain. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Hot as a pistol. Blazing away in Salt Lake City. It's Philadelphia 3-2. Ovechkin loads and scores! Alex Ovechkin, pinpoint to the top shelf. Bois will advance for Protas. A head man for Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin, welcome back to the lineup. He scores goal number 869. Scratched today by head coach Todd McClellan. McMichael to the front, Chikrin, great pass. Ovechkin scores! Beautiful puck movement, and the captain converts. Get it out. Ovechkin has room. Snapshot on the way. Score! Alex Ovechkin, a power play strike.
November, Ray, they have trailed for 6 seconds. So that puck
Josie corks a blast, it's blocked. Alex Ovechkin free and clear. Ovechkin to the cage. He scores. Go.
What a fantastic defensive play by Rasmus.
2-on-1 with Ovechkin. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, an overtime hero in Ottawa.
How fantastic is that?
Wow. Brought to you by your Washington, D.C. BMW Centers towards the cage.
Ovechkin with the clear inside the defensive zone.
Protas back on top for Ovechkin. Alex waits, then fires. He scores! Ovechkin from deep. By 4. Ovechkin leads in. Scores! Step. Cleared out by Faravari. Ovechkin's last chance. Did he beat the buzzer? Minute of the opening period. On the crisscross, closing in. Centering pass is a beauty. Score! Alex Ovechkin.
And they put guys in the NHL on their toes a little bit, knowing someone's coming up from behind. The other thing is they drafted well.
Here's Ovechkin in the slot. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, number 880. 15 away from Wayne Gretzky.
What a response from the crowd here. A capacity crowd this afternoon. But shooters shoot, peekers peek. Last time I looked, he was a shooter.
Here's Ethan Frank. He's a shooter as well.
Oh, what a
It's a hard hit, though, from Darnell Nurse. Jacob Chikrin. Chikrin waits. Ovechkin fires. Scores! The second tonight. 881 for Alex Ovechkin. Is even closer to Wayne Gretzky.
89 miles an hour. And it was as accurate can get. He's
Ovechkin for the hat trick. David with the puck. Now for Darnell Nurse and Emberson. Draisaitl, League's leading goal scorer to Emberson. His stick snapped. Here's Ovechkin! Got it! Another hat trick for Alexander Ovechkin. 12 to tie and 13 away from history.
And with authority, did he fire that in the middle of the net? He's going to go for a lap, I think. Look at him. Yes, he is. He's going for...
Re-engaged in this game on this man advantage right now. Strome, the conductor, comes cross ice for Carlson. Ovechkin's Alex Ovechkin in a heartbeat. Faravari this way for a Roy blast that was blocked by Gergensons. Roy on the reload, he fanned on it. Ovechkin to the slot. He scores! Alex Ovechkin!
Second unit here. Mangiapane, McMichael, Frank, Chikrin, Ovechkin. And loose for Mangiapane off the draw. Loose there, and Ovechkin scores! Alex Ovechkin picks it up on the far side of the goal crease. That's goal number 885. 9:32 to go. He is 10 away.
Asher gun goes round and round. Wilson looking to elevate for Ovechkin. There's an empty net waiting. Alex on the backhand! Point number 1,600 for the Great Eight is an empty net clincher.
And the boys are happy. The Ovechkin boys get to see Dad.
Ovechkin on the intercept with Dubois. Back to the point, Faravari, deflection try, Ovechkin, he scores! A tip in for the Great Eights! Ovechkin pops out high. Noah Cates was there with him. Van Riemsdyk towards the goal block, follow-up chance, score! Alex side to the front, looking for an Ovechkin deflection that went high. Alex is still there. Score! He can see the mountaintop from here. We're at DEFCON 5. Wilson for Strome. Dubois comes to help. Carlson walks the line. They flood that far side. Carlson steps in, looking for the deflection. Score!
Yes!
Alex Ovechkin! 4 tallies to hockey immortality. Waits. Ovechkin settles. Back for a Chikrin blast off the glove of Anderson. 40 seconds to go. McNugget, minute of period 2. Strome coordinating. Ovechkin one time. He scores! The chase is as easy as 1, 2, 3 now.
As the puck for Sandin is fired wide, Alex goes to the front of the net. He gets it. He scores! Alex Ovechkin has scored with 16:08 to go in the first period. The pass behind the net from Dylan Strome. History is on deck here in the nation's capital. It's 1-0 Washington.
Those guys around to get Ovi open.
Here's a pass, Ovechkin scores! The Great 8 stands side by side with the Great 1. Painted situations against them. Strome crisscrossing with Chikrin through center. Send in Wilson on the flank. Cross ice. Ovechkin fires. Score! The chasing days are done.